Doubt. Doubt. It's a 1,000,000-to-1 shot. I mean, pure coincidence. No way, no how. It's just one of those things leads to doubt. Circumspect. We're not sure. We begin to take a step back. My brother and sister in Christ, it's uncanny. It's a 1,000,000-to-1 shot. It's unheard of. The coincidences, pure coincidences, between President Lincoln and President Kennedy. I mean, Lincoln becomes president in 1861, and then Kennedy becomes president in 1961. Isn't it amazing that both presidents have vice presidents named Johnson? Isn't it? It's a coincidence, right? That, I mean, both presidents were shot from behind with their wives with them. It's amazing. It is. Think about it. Lincoln, the guy that shoots Lincoln, shoots him in a theater, runs to a warehouse. The one that shoots Kennedy shoots him in a warehouse, runs to a theater. Man, it's got to be a 1,000,000-to-1 shot because Lincoln is actually, the carriage he drove was a Kennedy carriage. Huh. Kennedy was in a Lincoln Continental. Yeah. And you know what's amazing, my brother and sister in Christ? Both men were shot from behind, both assassins were assassinated, and they were both assassinated on Good Friday. See, doubt's already creeped in. It's a 1,000,000-to-1 shot. You honestly believe that the good Lord looked down? Me. It's a million. Peter, get Thomas. You're not going to believe. Watch it. Look, it's 100 years. Look what happens. My brother and sister in Christ, that is exactly what that gospel is about. I do not know him. Wait a minute. You're 3 months older. Mary comes to your house with Elizabeth and Zechariah, the high priest. You dance in the womb. He's your cousin. And you're telling me you've never seen him before? That's exactly what he's telling you. He's saying the last time I saw you was in the womb. And the only reason I danced is because the Blessed Mother entered with a greeting, first intercessory prayer. As soon as that's over, he goes to school. We say the wilderness, but there's a school out there called the Essenes. They are celibate men who are dedicated to the temple. They do not belong to the Pharisees or Sadducees. They are very strict. They are unshaven. They have certain eating habits when they're outside of their compound, locusts and wild honey. They oftentimes wear a beard. That's why you see sometimes St. Joseph with a beard. So they're very strict order. He's saying, I didn't know him until he walks up and then I see him. My brothers and sisters in Christ, look, listen to what I'm telling you. John the Baptist recognizes him by sight when he sees him. He feels it. It's the essence. It's the understanding. And just so you know, you're a first century Jew, you need to understand these things. As soon as you know this, when you hear the words that the heavens were opened, it's not like the clouds parted and it's a beautiful day. It's schism in their life. Somebody tore it open. Then a dove descends. Then the God the Father says, this is my son who I am well pleased. That's how everybody comes to know. But John the Baptist knows before him. He's telling you, the reason I know him is because I was baptized in the womb. Now I've come to recognize him. Now I know him by sight. No doubt about it. That guy's the Messiah. My brothers in Christ, now stop. As a first century Jew, here's the problem. Everybody's looking for a Messiah. But the problem is, who are you looking for? To some, it would be a warrior, somebody that can bring the country back together because it's fractured. Some people are looking for a political guy who has the ways and the means. Some people are looking for pure money, that he's just got the ability to simply just purchase it and make it happen. And then there's another group, my brother and sister in Christ, that have no idea who they're looking for. The fact of the matter is, you know what they're looking for?